If I don't understand them, I no go talk am. So guys, are you surprised about this? I don't think you should be surprised about it because many of us we saw this coming. Now we see this thing they come, but when would they want the government? Government don't want hear. But now they are seeing it with their eyes. So this thing is not like but what SEC is trying to do here is that they're not trying to like blacklist crypto traders. They are just trying to let the government know that look at what is happening in the economy. A lot of money is moving from the economy to crypto space. Imagine a situation whereby we only have 4% of Nigeria who are saving and who are buying Nigerian stocks. The rest of 96% of Nigerians are buying crypto. That is what you are seeing here. $50 billion. That is equivalent to 75 trillion naira. So you can imagine what the Nigerian government is losing. You can imagine what the Nigerian economy is losing. Hmm? A lot of youth are moving into the digital space because we don't want stress. We don't want stress. The time you go to the bank to go and deposit money, they will frustrate your life. Sometimes if you have repayment issue, common small repayment issue, they will tell you to wait for 5 working days. Who will be waiting for 5 working days? People have emergency. This kind of the kind of world we are living now, if you are not with cash, you will be having problem. So nobody wants stress. No youth want to be stressed. The earlier the federal government understand this, the better for them. The earlier the federal government understand that the world is moving to digital space, the better for them. You can see it. $50 billion. $50 billion moving into the crypto market. You can see this is a very big news for crypto traders in Nigeria. This is a very big news for us that are into the digital space. It's a very good news. It shows that the Nigerian people are moving into the digital space. And what the government is supposed to do now is to create regulations. A lot of youths are moving into the digital space. Money is leaving our economy every single day. I think there was another statistics that shows that Nigerians prefer playing gambling and also buying crypto. Most Nigerian youth prefer playing, either they're using their money to play gamble or they are using their money to buy crypto. Nobody want to put money in the bank again because bank is not helping. If you put your money in the bank before interest, common interest they will not pay. Sometimes they will even be deducting payment services like ATM card maintenance fee. They will withdraw this, they will withdraw that. They will make sure they frustrate you. For how long are we going to continue like this? For how long are we going to continue like this? This is a wake-up call for the government to come into the digital space and regulate it now. We have the youth have made this is like a voting system. You know that Nigeria, sometimes our leaders are not smart. This is like a pool. This is like a vote. The youth have voted. You can see it. There are $50 billion are being traded on a digital space. So it's not left for the government to come into the system and regulate it and make sure they make clear laws. Not that one that they will make it and they'll be tossing money up and down. They should use their head. Now, this is the time for them to use their brain. The youth are no longer interested in all this analog system of whatever economy. The youth are not interested in analog system of economy. The earlier you move into this digital space, the better for you. This is a wake-up call for all the government sectors. This is a wake-up call to everybody that the youth are now moving into the digital space. So the earlier the government comes into the digital space, or we are going to have a system whereby the youth are in the digital space and the government are in the analog space. That is what we are going to have. Because in some offices today, if you go to some offices today, people are still moving files around. They have forgotten that you can actually put all this on the internet. They want to stress you. Ordinary clearance in the school, they will stress you and stress you and stress you. Now you can see a lot of youth are investing in crypto. You can see when they are talking about the valuation of Naira here, people are saying, ah, you don't like APC. APC is the problem. This one is the problem. Now you can see. You can see that the devaluation of Naira is making a lot of people to invest in this crypto, invest their money in digital space. Many people prefer buying dollar and keeping it than investing in our own stock exchange. And this thing is going to affect our economy as well. It's going to affect our economy, but it's the very last, this is the very last statement to the world entirely that Nigeria is the number one when it comes to digital revolution in Africa. Nigeria is number one. So the earlier the world understands it, the better. So the government, my advice to the government is you need to come in now. The earlier you come, the better. Because if you leave this, if you leave this particular sector, if you ignore this particular sector and think that you are playing politics with it, you are going to regret. You are going to regret in the years to come. The earlier you come now, the better. Come into the space, regulate the space. Yeah, there's a lot of scam and all that in the space. It's normal. When there is no law, a lot of things happen. But when the government comes in and make the proper laws that will guide the digital space, you will see that we are going to have a growing economy. Our economy is going to boost. A lot of youth prefer going to their app to borrow money these days. A lot of youth prefer going to their app to make payments. Nobody wants to go to the bank again. And to you bankers, I don't know what's going to happen because a lot of you are going to lose your job. Because by the time you are going to the office and not seeing any customer, that is where you understand that the youth, no, everybody is tired of all this rubbish. Everybody is tired of all this rubbish. So the earlier you move into the digital space, the better. So if I don't understand them, I no go talk am, but this one I understand them. I already see the future. So it's now left for the government to start working with the youth. The youth have made a bold statement. The younger generation have made a bold statement. And when you look at the statistics of those that are investing in Nigerian stock exchange and those that are saving in Naira, they are mostly elderly people. They are mostly no youths now want to save in Naira, because when you put your money in the bank, instead of them to be adding interest, they will be deducting the money. They will be reducing the money. So why will you put your money in the bank? So this is a clear warning to all the sectors in Nigeria that the youth are now into the digital space. So the old people have to leave the analog way of whatever they are doing and join the digital space. I don't talk my own. No. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this.